Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another Renegades React, and we will be checking out the epic rap battle of history. Mozart versus Skrillex.
Oh, boy. Oh,
And
man.
This has been requested by Magnus Gjotrop and Neovid V.
All right. Oh, man.
I'm just saying, like, he slurs it each time more and more as they go along.
Oh, I know. It gets more ridiculous. That's epic. That's nice Peter for you.
Let's see how slurred it is this time.
Okay, here we go. And pretty bad.
I don't really...
My name is Skrillex, man. Welcome to the Devil's Den. I'm a scary monster. Stomping this Sprite and frilly pants. You're a weirdo, Wolfie. You're into powdered wigs and poo. And your cousin blew notes on your little magic flute. Daddy, you should make the Jackson 5 look like the family circus. You might have been a genius, but you died broke and worthless.
That's a good.
I'm the A-list. You're the lamest. Kiss my ass. Amadeus. Was that a verse, or did you just get the hiccups? I'm a prodigy, Sonny, and I'm about to smack a bitch up. My music is 200 years old, and it's still excellent. In 2 more months, the world will forget about the Skrillex. I can't believe you dubstep out of the house. You're like an emo Steve Urkel. You reek of dead mouse.
Oh, that's a good one.
Except a lonely little troll who knows how to press a space bar. I attack, you decay. Can't sustain my releases. Sidechain Wolfgang. Bang you to pieces. I'm a self-made man. You're a slave to your papa. I'm a rock star. Mix it with the basic.
Oh.
My strobes glow like Chernobyl. Kids explode and get mobile. No one even knows you. I make the whole world move. You play community theater. I gain your same fame from home on a blown out speaker. Oh yes, I've heard that EP and see I transcribed it here. Tell me what comes after the 68th measure of diarrhea. What does it take to enjoy this? I've no idea. I've seen more complexity in a couch from IKEA.
Oh.
To forte easy-issimo. That means soft to very, very loud. Cause I'm guessing that you didn't know. Why don't you put down your Cubase and pick up a real ball? I rocked harder than you when I was 5 years old. Whole war! Holster! Yoga song!
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Okay. So, verdict. Okay. So, you want to do a verdict, or do you want to talk about them first?
let's talk about it first.
Okay.
So, rap-wise, I was impressed with Skrillex. He just seemed to bring the heat, because we've talked about it in the past. That, like,
Yeah.
if you go, like, the second person usually has the upper
Right.
Yeah.
hand, but I don't know, he seemed like right out of the gates to
Yeah. He
throw
seemed.
down pretty well.
Yeah, and he did bring up a lot of Mozart's actual Mozart history, you know, about his cousin and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did bring up that, but at the same time, yeah, I got to say Mozart.
See, I'm the opposite opinion. I think Mozart threw down better. I mean,
I like Mozart as well. I mean,
I didn't say Skrillex was better. I just
Right.
said,
You said in terms of the raps, you know, the quality.
Right.
You said quality of raps.
well, I mean, just from what we've seen so far.
Oh yeah,
like,
in terms
the
of
person
first
that goes
person
first, going
yeah,
first.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Mozart's connections, you know, to Deadmau5 and to
that was a pretty
that
good
was
singer.
that was pretty good. That was a good zinger. I
think to be fair, the when they're having like the rap competition, it's more effective when they do take shots at like they're both musicians.
yeah.
So I think the clear winner will be the one that actually criticized the quality of their music rather than like taking cheap shots of their personal life. Because
Yeah,
it's like,
that's like an ad hominem argument.
Right,
No,
yeah,
an ad hominem argument. You know, for those of you out there who do not know, an ad hominem argument is when you try and tear the person's argument apart by pointing out things that don't matter in their personal life. That's just like me saying, Micah, your argument is invalid because your dog stinks and you don't take care of it. That doesn't make any sense. But yet now you hate him because you think that he doesn't take care of his animals.
And that makes me sad.
And you see that's how ad hominem arguments work.
I'm just sad.
That's what a lot of people do, and I hate that. But yeah, I agree with you. Both of them brought up good points about their music career and all that. Mozart, I still stand by. Mozart is one of the greatest composers of all time. I studied music for a few years, and in terms of classical music, in the Baroque period where Mozart was really big, I got to say his music stands out. You know, there were a lot of great composers at that time, but Mozart died when he was young. He was really young when he died. Mm-hmm. And Skrillex, he's still young. Sonny Moore, that's the name of Skrillex. I've listened to some of Skrillex stuff. He's pretty good, and he's also a very talented musician outside of dubstep. He plays guitar, he sings, and all that. And that's people only know him as Skrillex.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
also, I do think these matchups, they're a little imbalanced just for the fact that they're not contemporaries of each other.
Yeah,
because anyone that ever came after Mozart in some form or fashion had to build upon.
Yeah,
what he did.
That's kind of true.
So,
Well, I get that. But, all right. So, now that we've talked about it, is there anything else you want to talk about? Or okay.
Not really.
All right. So, in terms of verdict, okay. So, my vote's going with Mozart. That's where I'm at.
Also going with Mozzie.
Wolfie?
That's what I call him.
Wolfie? Okay. What about you, Caleb?
I'm going to have to make it a shutout. But it's just because, Mozart, I just know more about him, so I got more of his, stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. I
get
what you're saying. And Mozart, for your shout-out against Cubase, put your Cubase down and actually pick up a real bow. This is recording on Cubase, man. I'm recording with Cubase, so don't hate Cubase, man. I love Cubase. But... and plus, I had picked up a real bow and played. I tried violin for a little while. Wasn't very good, but I still tried. I play guitar, though, so that should count for something. Okay.
All right. I think that's got it. So once again, this is Renegades React. I'd like to shout out to Magnus Gjotrip and Yved V. We appreciate your request and hope you request more in the future.
Absolutely.
And as always, I am Micah.
Nate.
And Caleb.
We'll see you all next time.